Kilala bilang parte ng Big Four, ang UST ay isa sa mga prestigious colleges ng bansa.
Pero bukod dito, ano pa nga bang kahalagahan nito sa mga historical na aspeto ng Pilipinas?
Did you know?
Founded in 1611 and even marking its 140th year this coming April, the university had already witnessed a lot of significant parts in the Philippines. The university itself is known as the oldest existing university in Asia, thus making it a historical site itself. Nakaraan ng higit sa 2 siglo mula 1611 ay saka namang itinatag ang museo noong 1869. Dahil dito, ito ay tinuturing na oldest existing museum in the Philippines. The museum started as an observation room for mineral, botanical, and biological collections in 17th century before it was formally established as a museum in 1869 to comply with the 1865 mandate Reglamento de Segunda Enseñanza.
Did you know? The university was home to 30 Catholic saints and 4 Philippine national heroes.
Ang apat na mga pambansang bayani na ito ay sina Dr. Jose Rizal, Emilio Jacinto, Marcelo H. del Pilar at Apolinario Mabini.
Did you know?
The Philippines was heavily affected by the World War II. This resulted to the university's original campus in Intramuros to be destructed. Luckily, in 1936, Reverend Father Silvestre Sancho had already ordered for the museum to be transferred to the Sampaloc campus 5 years before the war struck in 1941. This allows us to see the specimens, arts, and materials rooted from 1800s until now through the university's museum. The UST Museum acts as a home for these important relics and artifacts, which includes the coin memorabilia collection that dates back to prehistoric times, medals of appreciation for the university's prominent people, visual arts and paintings that dates back to 16th to 20th century, ethnographic artifact collections, the natural history collection, as well as the replica of the first Philippine printing press and important documents from the past. And lastly, the papal chairs, which personally fascinated me the most. Kaunting fun fact, according to Miss Iya, ang lahat ng papal visit na nagaganap sa Manila ay usually dinadaos sa UST, since ang UST o Universidad ng Santo Tomas ay connected sa Vatican. Now we're here with Miss
Iha Carlos. I am
may-
the museum attendant of the UST Museum.
Okay. So we have a few questions lang for you po. The first one being, how does the museum showcase the identity of the university's history?
Okay. So the museum showcases the identity of the university's history by opening its old collections to the public and posting about some trivias and historical facts of the university through social media like Facebook and Instagram.
Second question po is, in what ways has UST Museum contributed to the development of different fields such as medicine, law, and literature?
Okay. So the UST Museum has contributed to the development of such fields by letting the students study the UST Museum collections. So we have natural history collection like the ones behind us. We also have visual arts for the art students. We also have ethnographic and ceramic arts for history students, and we also have religious images hallway where you will see different images of our saints, angels. Okay? And these collections are the ways of the students to study and ask for more information and then conduct research regarding those historical artifacts.
The next one po is, how has UST Museum contributed to the preservation and promotion of Filipino culture and arts?
Alright, so the UST Museum has its own conservation laboratory where professional staffs preserve and restore the original artifacts like our paintings and our ceramics. Okay, and also we promote the Filipino culture and arts by conducting art exhibits annually.
Okay, for the next question po, how does the UST Museum continue to contribute to the nation building in the modern age?
Okay, so by continuous posting on social media regarding our collections, since evolving tayo, our historical collections need to be more in sa ating generation, which is Gen Z, like usually mga students natin here in our campus, modern era na. So, we cannot change naman yung historical artifacts. So, ang gagawin natin is we will post it na lang on social media, which is in ngayon. And we also have Wi-Fi na here in museum kasi meron tayong mga QR codes. So, doon pwede na parilit yung mga labels, mga more information about our old artifacts.
And lastly po, what message does UST Museum history and achievements send to the future generations of Filipinos?
Okay, so tulad nga nagsabi ng iba, we will always go back sa ating history. Okay, so like history repeats itself. So, ang kailangan natin para alam natin kung saan tayo pupunta, ay alamin kung ano yung pinanggalingan natin. So, ayan. So, di natin maintindihan kung ano yung mangyayari without knowing its past. So, better if huwag natin tatalipunan yung ating history, bagkus alamin pa natin kung ano yung nangyari.
Thank you po.
Now we're going to answer the synthesis question. First, look back at the story of this land. What life lesson or principle can we learn from it? So the life lesson or principle that I learned from the interview is that it's very crucial to preserve our history. Because our history is what shapes people and what builds the present and the future.
So the next question is, what did you learn as you were doing this project? Ang dami actually. Kasi from the traveling pa lang, tapos especially the museum, ang daming details na napunta dun sa mga nakalagay sa museum about regarding the history of UST and of course yung pagpre-preserve ng history sa museum and yung mga laman nun.
And for our next question is, what are some lines that the interviewee said that are worth remembering? For me, yung pinaka worth remembering is yung sinabi ni Miss na hindi natin maintindihan yung mga nangyayari without knowing its past. And yung line na yun is applicable in general, not lang sa UST history itself. And the next question is, how can you apply these lessons in your daily life and in your career? Ayan, as mentioned nga kanina, sinabi niya rin na parang kailangan natin mag-look back sa kung ano yung pinanggalingan natin para malaman natin kung ano talaga yung tamang direction papunta dun sa magiging result ng pupuntahan natin. And it applies din sa daily life nating lahat and career.
Next question, looking back at the term, what transformations happened to you because of SS032? I think SS032 for me is life-changing. Hindi mo sa life-changing kasing life-changing, pero I think I got more it's eye-opening for me na I can actually freely talk about politics now and it captures my interest more these days. And I think it's for the better since magbobotahan na nga. So, ayun, parang sobrang nakakatuwa siya. So, that's for me. Ano yung sa inyo?
Sino muna?
Sige, ikaw muna.
Okay, so for me, parang ganun na rin naman. Kasi before, I'm not really into politics nor history. Actually, it's my least favorite subject before. Tapos, after this subject, no, I became more informed. Tapos, parang mas nakakasali na ako sa mga topics ng discussion, lalo sa politics at history. Kasi before, pag may nag-uusap tungkol sa politics, parang di ako makasabay. Parang hindi ko alam kung ano yung sasagot
Nakatakot
ko.
siya.
Yeah.
Uninformed tayo.
Baka magka-
And wala rin ako ganong alam. So, at least, in this subject, no, mas nabukas yung mata ko. Ay! Mas na-inform na ako ngayon.
Ayun, same lang din sa kanila. Sinabi naman na nila. Parang mas naging informed ako sa history natin as well as yung mga backgrounds ng mga bagay na timely right now. And issues.
And so for the last question, what changes happened in your value system, sense of nationalism, habits, and daily lifestyle? So, for me, before talaga, I'm not interested sa politics. I never found myself searching for information online. But nowadays, I actually do. Sinesearch ko na siya. And parang yun, mas naging interesting siya para sa amin after this subject.
Fact-checking.
Yeah.
Yun din.
Oh, for me, sorry. Ayun, kagaya nung sinabi ko kanina. I think, since I'm more informed about it, I think mas open ako makipag-usap sa tao. And hindi na ako parang natatakot or nagdadalawang isip to say what's on my mind regarding sa mga nangyayari sa Philippines ngayon. Especially that, I'm old na din.
Ayun, for me, personally, sa value system ko, ayun, same lang din sa kanila. And for a sense of nationalism, siguro in a sense, feeling ko, mas kilala ko na yung Pilipinas right now kasi yun nga, di ba na topic natin yung history and such, kung ano bang nangyari nung kailan ba, ganyan. Tapos sa daily lifestyle, same lang din sa kanila, parang mas naging active ako with engaging sa mga news and some things na connected sa politics. Para aware ako sa mga nangyayari sa paligid ko. As well as yun, yung sa ganun, nag-research for history, right? Ayun. That sums up kung ano yung natutunan namin for this term sa
SSU.
SSU 32. Thank you po. Still recording.
Ay. Hi.